This is the lesson for Math 8 for Chapter 6, Section 5, Day 2 for reflections. What you're doing today is you're not going to do what you did yesterday. You're not going to do reflections over the x-axis or the y-axis, but you're going to be given a random horizontal line or a random vertical line. So it's just like the x-axis and just like the y-axis, except it's not going to be on the x-axis or on the y-axis. You're going to do the same exact thing. Reflections are that flipped opposite mirror image. So you're going to do the same exact thing as you did yesterday. You're going to count how many places it is to that line, which is sort of like the mirror, and then count that same number of places away from the line for your new point. Your picture in the end should be that flipped opposite mirror image. No change in its size, no change in its shape. It's just flipped. So it's that flipped opposite mirror image. So in this first example, you're given a horizontal line. Before yesterday, we were given that random, you're given that line over the x-axis, but today you're just given a random horizontal line. You're going to do the same exact thing that you did yesterday. So starting with the letter A, you're going to count how many places it is to that line, and then count that same number away. So starting here at A, we're going 1, 2, 3 places to the line, 1, 2, 3 places away from the line. Here's our new A prime. You do have to label it with your new letters. Remember, the new letters get the little apostrophe, which is called prime. B is 1 place to the line, so it's 1 place away from the line. This is B prime. C is 1 place to the line, 1 place away from the line. That is C prime. Connect your dots, and you have that flipped opposite mirror image. Same exact size, same exact shape, it's just flipped. You should be able to fold your paper right along that line, and the two sides match up perfectly. When you go to do your coordinates, remember your first number is how many you go over. Your second number in your coordinate is how many you go up or down. So when we take a look at A, now remember, when we do coordinates, we always start counting from right here in the middle still. So when we take a look at A prime, we're going over to 3, up to 0. So 3, 0. B prime, starting in the middle at that green dot again, you're going over to 2, up to 2. C prime, starting in the middle, over. Now there's no number 6 here, but 6 comes after 5. There's really a 6 there. They just don't put it because it's right on the edge. So over to 6, up to 2. And that is your complete question. You counted how many places to the line, that same number away, connected the dots to draw your picture, you labeled it with primes, and you wrote your coordinates. In this one, now we have a random vertical line. So this is very, very similar to graphing it over the y-axis, except you're counting to this random vertical line. A, starting at A, we're going 1 place to it. So you're going 1 place away from it. That is A prime. B, starting at the B, we're going 1, 2, 3 places to it. 1, 2, 3 places away from it. This is B prime. And C is 1 place to it, 1 place away from it. That is C prime. Again, it's that flipped opposite mirror image. We do have to label them with primes. Same exact size, same exact shape. We could fold our paper in half, and those two triangles would match up perfectly. So when we go to do our coordinates, starting in the middle, right, starting at that green dot at 0, 0 at the origin, we are going over to 4, up to 5 for A prime. So 4, 5 inside parentheses. B prime is, again, there's a 6 over here, over to 6, up to 1. So 6, 1. And C prime is over to 4, up to 1. And that is one complete picture. Let's do one more of each. So take a look at another horizontal line. Again, you're counting how many places to that line, and then the same number of places away from it. So A is 1 place to it,
one place away from it. This is where A prime is. B is 1, 2, 3 places to it. 1, 2, 3 places away from it. That's B prime. And C is 1, 2, 3 places to it. 1, 2, 3 places away from it. This is C prime. Connect the dots to form your new triangle. And now we want to write down the coordinates. We always start counting from right there in the middle. A prime is over to -5, down to -1. So -5, -1. B prime, over to -5, up to +1. And C prime, over to -2, up to +1. Again, same exact size, same exact shape. It's just that flipped opposite mirror image. You should always end up with one picture on one side of the line, one picture on the other side. If you get two pictures on the same side, you did it wrong. This last one is a little bit weird. The C is going to be a little bit weird on this, but we'll start off with A. We have another vertical line. A is 1, 2 places to it, 1, 2 places away from it. So this is A prime. B is 1, 2 places to it, 1, 2 places away from it. This is B prime. C is a little bit weird. C is right on the line. So technically it's 0 places to the line, 0 places away from the line. You're not moving at all. If it's right on the line, it's going to stay right on the line. C and C prime are the same exact point. When the points are right on the line, that point just stays right there. Again, we had that flipped opposite mirror image. We could fold it right along that line, and those two triangles would match up perfectly. So when we go to do our coordinates, we always start from right in the middle. A prime is over, this would be -6 right here, over to -6, up to +5. B prime is over to -6, up to +1. And C prime over to -4, up to +3. So again, you want to count how many places to that line, count how many places away, same size, same shape. It's just that flipped opposite mirror image.